Hi.
Hi, happy birthday. Ah, you are 42 too.
Oh man, I'm 42 and I'm not feeling blue. I like it. It's
Okay.
okay. I feel wiser. I feel like I've got my bearings. I don't know, ready to
I
take
love
this
that.
year on.
Uh, as you should. Welcome to the club, to the 42 club. I love
Oh,
it.
proud to be a member. And for those of you that are tuning in, hi, welcome to Totally Nice Podcast. That's Neen right over there.
Yes. Hello, mates.
She's Irish today.
Yes. And this is our birthday girl, Steph.
Hola, everybody. This is going to be a fuego episode, to quote Neen.
It is fuego. It's always fuego when it's Steph's birthday because she celebrates the week before
Oh
and the
my
whole month
God.
after.
Okay,
You do it right.
I used to be worse. And actually, I was ready to be finished like
Mhm.
this weekend. I was like, I'm tired.
Well, fill us
And
in and let us know how did it start? When did you kick off the festivities?
I kicked it off with you in
Mhm.
Napa and Ed Kowalczyk. Hi,
Mhm.
everybody. We're going to talk about Ed again.
Hi, Ed.
Hey Ed, how's it going?
Yeah,
He's our
what up, boo?
bestie. We regularly DM the three of us.
Exactly.
So that was a really good way to celebrate our birthdays together. And
Hmm.
then let's see. Angel took me to our favorite jazz club in the city for a date night. That was really, really cool. If you guys are familiar with Mr. Tipples near City Hall,
Hmm.
you're consider yourselves cool because it is the coolest place in the world. Do you hear
Oh,
that, by the way?
yeah, it's so
Okay.
funny because it sounds like moaning.
I'm literally gonna lose it. That
It
is my
sounds like someone
puppy.
was like, "Oh."
Oh my God, that's terrible. Okay, well, that's how I felt about Mr. Tipples. It was absolutely amazing.
Aw.
And what did I do? God, how about you take it away while I cuss my dogs out?
Sounds good. So I believe after that, um, well, while Steph was at Mr. Tipples, I was at the Manal concert.
Oh
Hey,
yeah, you were.
Steph.
Hi, I'm carrying one of the troublemakers.
Oh,
Oh my God,
hi.
tell us about Mana because that was the night that I was at
Oh,
Mr. Tipples. So I was on
yes,
jazz and you were on that Latin rock
I sure
site.
was. It's so funny because they are so much older now.
Wait, how did Fer look,
Oh,
the lead singer?
he is so adorable, but he is so much older. It's ridiculous. Tony and I were laughing because the way he moves is like very calculated to where it's like cautious, right? And there was a part where he got on the floor and he literally like it took him forever to get up.
Wait, that makes me sad.
I
Like, was it not planned?
No, it was planned. I don't know. I guess it's part of his show, but I mean, he's adorable. What I loved about him, and this is also what and Asu also had said, was that I loved his concert because he told the people what his songs meant, what he was thinking about when he wrote them, like what they signified
Aww.
and how he was feeling in that moment or something he was going through. So I don't know, it was just like a whole thing where it was like a full circle of you like listening to these songs and you know how we all like come up with things that maybe we think they're about, but to hear him explain what he was thinking or why he wrote it, like certain hits, it was just like it was really beautiful. Very, I mean, very rockish too. The drummer was freaking insane. It was
I
amazing.
love the drummer. Oh my God, shocker.
Yes. Yes, amazing, amazing. Light shows. I mean, I
Oh,
don't know. It was very cool. It was a different experience. Like it's funny how different cultures or different types of music and concerts bring a different tone or atmosphere to it. And I don't know, it was just really beautiful. It was a great time.
I'm so happy to hear that. I know I was
Yeah.
super bummed because
Mhm.
we had talked about going with one of our friends. I think when they were here for Oakland, or they were going to go to Oakland or
Mhm.
something. And
Right.
then just never panned out because I love Mana. And it's just
Yeah.
like I'm so like, it's sad to hear that they're older. I mean, but we're all getting older, so that makes sense. Like
Yeah.
it's not like frozen. We're not going to be frozen in time. We all can't
Exactly.
age like Ed, but we can sure hope too.
Okay.
Because
One
wow.
can only hope.
fine wine. But yeah, I am so glad that you had a
Yeah,
blast and that you got to
I
go and that
did.
Tony was so lost in the music.
He was. Yeah, he texted me the next day and he's like, I didn't want to tell you, but a tear ran down my face during I can't remember what song he said. Was it Mariposa Traicionera? Like, was it that one?
Oh,
Yes. He goes, it reminded me of when we first started going out because he had never heard of Mana. So he
uh-huh.
was like, and you always used to play it like
Oh,
that and a couple other of their songs. And he was like, it just reminded me of when we first were together and how
stop
far we've
it.
come.
I want
He
to
was
hit
like,
him.
we started, like, I heard that when we were just dating and now you're my wife. And it's just very full circle, and to hear them like in the flesh, it was very, I guess, just powerful. It was just really beautiful. So that's one of my favorite songs ever. It
Yeah, it's a
just,
good one. I can't pick one. I
I
can't
know,
pick one
I
because I
know.
like to. Did they do Me Vale? They better have. Me vale, 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 me
Yes, they
vale
did.
todo.
Mhm. They did. They did. It was a long concert. It was from 9 to 12.
I believe it. I believe it
Yeah.
because they have so many hits. Like,
Yeah.
oh my
And
God.
haven't they retired multiple times?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not like pressed to go.
Yeah.
Although I'll
And
probably be
that's,
moated.
yeah. And that's why I was confused. I was like, huh? Like they're back? I was like, I thought they were tired already, but they're
Yeah.
like, I don't know, what group would you compare them to? American group, like, because they're not like Metallica. Are they like you
No.
too?
I don't know. You too, with a splash of Dave Matthews, with a
Yeah,
splash of peppy, like it's
yeah,
peppy. It's like and romantic
it
and
is.
maybe some Coldplay in there.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they're just
I-
epic.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're beautiful. They really are. But continue though. So after
yes.
you went to Mr. Tipples,
That was amazing. And then we had a nightcap at this really nice bar.
oh, I love how you guys have
Um,
nightcaps.
we were like,
I love it.
let's see where the wind blows us. And it blew
Mm-hmm.
us right into this gorgeous place. And we just
Mm-hmm.
had a couple glasses there. And then so that was a nice evening. And then Sunday we went to
And
brunch
you
at the
looked
Four
gorgeous, by the way.
Seasons. Thanks, Mean.
You did.
I was like, what do I wear on my birthday? But
Aw.
or at my day before my birthday. But it was so
Mm-hmm.
lovely to be out there. Like it's just so like the vibe. It was amazing. And then I got to see my mom and I
Aw.
got to see my stepdad and I had seen my dad Friday, so like
Mm-hmm.
made the rounds. And then
Aw.
yesterday, pretty much, which was my actual birthday, I just bar hopped
Mm-hmm.
and it was great. Like I woke up feeling fresh today. I was like, okay, because
Aw.
when
That's
you get up in
amazing.
age, if you don't hit the Tums and the water and you do your whole prep, you could
Yeah.
be suffering for a few days, but
Yeah.
it
Popping
was
an
really good.
ibuprofen, right?
Oh,
Before you go
I
to
hit
bed.
that. I had an
Mm-hmm.
800 and a big gallon of water. I was like,
Hell yeah.
we're gonna be champs tonight. But
That
it was
really is the
great.
secret.
It is. It
Mm-hmm.
is. And it was great. And then today I taught Zumba and my Zumba babies surprised me like with this
Aw.
pink explosion of happiness and cheer.
Oh
So
my God. Did you
no,
post it?
huh?
Are you gonna post it or did you post
I
pictures of
did.
it?
I posted some pictures. They're so flippin'
Oh,
cute. Wait till you see.
amazing.
They're
They're
adorable.
so,
So
I don't know. They're like balls of love.
they are
Hmm.
pink balls of love.
Yeah. They're like confetti. Like everywhere they go, they just like bring cheer. All of them. It's amazing. I love it.
They're just the best, I swear.
Are a lot of Zumba classes like that, or is yours special?
I like to think mine is special because of the people that are in it, like the
Hmm.
people that are a part of my family. Like, and
Right.
they've been there for us at all the important things, like our
Hmm.
marriage proposals, our wedding, like they're any big event that's going to take place, they have to be there. They're family.
Mm, I
They're so
love that.
special.
Ugh, amazing. No, and it's hard to find people like that, but I love that. And I love that for you guys. And I love the fact that you had an amazing birthday because you deserve it. And like we both said, 42, I don't know, something about even number years is, something special.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Mhm.
I don't know why I feel like it's going to be a really cool year.
Same here. I
you
had that
know?
feeling too.
Yeah,
I don't
I know
know.
you totally said that after your birthday. You were very
Hmm.
like wise and,
Oh, thank
knowledgeable
you.
and like, yeah. And
Thank
so
you.
I feel it. Today I popped on The Secret and I listened to the Audible all day long. I
Aw,
was like, let's get back to this. Let's get back to this.
I love
And
that. And it's not every year that you feel that way about going into a new year,
mhm,
right? So I say you just roll with it and just keep the momentum going. Don't let anything get in your way. Oh no, I
yeah.
have to sneeze.
Uh-oh. Oh my God. If you
Oh
guys are
my
on
my
YouTube,
headphones.
if you are on YouTube, she's the cutest thing
Oh my gosh, that
on
was
earth.
4 freaking sneezes. That's
Was it like
annoying.
Tinkerbell, like a chi, chi,
It
a
was. It
chi?
was like
Oh, you're so
I can't do
cute.
it. I can't. Anyways, so what else is new, Steph?
Well, let me see. I get to see you, so that's always a perk in my book. Um, let's see what else. What else is new? I'm working from home the rest of the week, so I'm happy.
Oh, freaking
Like
fantastic.
fantastic. It is phenomenal and fantastic.
I
And I
agree.
think we're gonna continue our journey through the 90s, right?
We are. I'm
Oh my
excited.
God, I think we left off at 92. Ooh, ooh.
We did. And we'll just, you turned 42. We're gonna go on with 1992. And yeah, we were 11 years old,
Oh,
or we turned 11 that year, which is insane. Um, I don't know. I like the number 11. So let's see if it was as cool of a year as the number.
hmm.
Let's see. So, one of the things that was big in 1992, actually, should I start with that? You know what? I'm going to wait to see if you bring that up. So, one of the big things during that year, and I remember it because for some reason I remember Gloria's stuff on like talking about it, but Hurricane Andrew.
Oh, yeah.
And it happened in August 15th in Florida. And I remember it was one of the hurricanes that I remember looking at it on the television, and I don't really know what the hell was going on, but it was crazy destructive. And it's one of those hurricanes that, I mean, I think everybody refers to now. It's in that category of like Katrina's, and
Mhm.
it totally ruined a huge part of Florida, and it moved right into, what is it, Miami. So I remember that. And I believe it even hit the Bahamas really bad. But it was a category 4.
Yikes.
Um, yeah, and then it went into a category 5. It says, I'm reading this just like play by play. Sorry, I didn't
No,
write
it's
all these points, but man, so it started on August 15th. This is insane. And it didn't end until August 23rd, and it became a category 5 hurricane. That's insane. Okay, I didn't realize it became a category 5 until right now. But
I don't
two,
remember squat.
see, and I do. It was 200-mile-per-hour winds.
Wow.
That is insane, people. I can't even, because it's one of those things that they always anticipate storms to become, oh, it's a category 2. Oh, it's coming and it's going to be a category 5, and then it becomes a tropical storm. But
Hmm.
for a storm to actually stay a category 5 and hit land, that's insane. That really, now I understand why it was all over the news and why I remember it.
Wow, you're such a weather
So I'm
girl.
just saying thank you. I could have done better because I didn't realize all these bullet points it continued with the same thing. I was like, wow, there's a lot of hurricanes that year. But anyways, so that's my spiel for the
Oof.
weather.
Oh, I like it.
Mhm.
I like the weather. It scares me. I'm not gonna lie. Like
Really?
tornadoes, hurricanes, all that mother nature crap
Hmm.
scares the crap out of me because you don't know which way it's gonna go. Like it's so
True.
like it's you can't tell her what to do.
Okay, because Mother Nature, she has a mind of her own.
You don't give two F's, but
It-
yeah.
yeah,
Thank you
it's
for
crazy. It's crazy though. 35 billion. That's
that's
how much
insane.
damage it caused.
That's insane. And in those days,
Yeah,
that's
imagine how much it would be now.
oh my
Hmm.
God. No, I
Oh,
can't even.
yeah. That's pretty crazy. What you got, Steph?
I don't know. We talked about Rodney King a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And it actually in April of 92, April 29th to be exact, after only 7 days of deliberation, 7 days, a week.
Wow.
Okay. The jury acquitted all four officers of assault. Yeah, on Rodney King. Let's roll the tape. Do we remember what that looked like? Okay. All of
Wow.
them, okay, and acquitted three of the four of using excessive force. The jury was like, I don't know what to do about the fourth one. Like they just were like, bye, bye, bye.
That is crazy, isn't that?
It's disgusting. And
Yeah,
it's
it
like
is.
I feel like this was in 92 and I feel like we would probably I don't know why this wouldn't be so off the walls in terms of it happening today. I feel like it's still going on today,
Mm-hmm.
like the
No, for sure.
racism and all of that. Like we saw it with George Floyd and all of that. It's just do better,
Mm-hmm.
it's and
Yeah,
like
it's
body
uncalled
cams,
for.
it is. And then body cams, they really like I'm glad for them because Lord only knows what happens without. But like, did you
Mm-hmm.
see, not to deviate too much, but did you see the body cam footage that was released? And I don't remember where. I don't want to say a place, but I want to say Florida,
Was it
but
the
I don't.
wedding?
No, it was the one where this officer forgot that he was wearing his body cam and he's driving and he's like rip, going had just left a scene of a Indian girl that had gotten hit
No, I
and
didn't see
run,
this.
and he's
Uh-huh.
like whatever, she was worthless, she was probably worth like what, like $3,000, like who cares, and she was like a UC student. Yeah, it was disgusting. He was laughing. Like you should see the way she looked.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, what is wrong with
and
people?
and that was literally just last week. I want to say that I saw that. I will find it and show
Wow.
it to you because I don't remember where.
I'm
But
disgusted.
he forgot that he was wearing his body cam. So it's like I'm glad body cams are a thing, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm also like
I
they
don't,
just get away
it
with
just,
anything.
well, and it just makes you more even like you don't think that you could be more disappointed in in people, especially
Yeah.
police officers, and then
Yeah.
you hear that kind of stuff and you're like, "Oh, okay. So are you measuring um, by the look of people on how you're going to like handle your job?"
Hmm.
Oh, okay. Like he said, "Oh, okay, she's only worth 3,000 bucks. So, I'm
Hmm.
good to keep going."
He's like he, like laughing, and
No.
it's like the way that the jury saw these four like not doing anything wrong, like they weren't using like force that was totally off the charts is
Mhm.
mind blowing, and I hope that their lives were forever fucked over because of their
Mhm.
decision making that day.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
police officers who commit these crimes, I'm not saying all police officers are horrible because they're
Right.
not, but
Mm-mm.
like I hope I just I just can't.
There has to be better training. And
Hmm.
honestly, my dad was a police officer,
Hmm.
so I understand. And, a lot of these things that because they've been going on for a decade already, right? If, they're more, I'm sure, but it just not as publicized. But there was some things that I saw and I even brought up to my dad where I was like, were you like that? Because it made me wonder. And he's like, no, he's like, it's all about training. And it really is. Like, I'm sorry, but some of these places, these cities, they don't have proper training. My dad was like, when I joined the force, it was like you had to have a psych evaluation. They interviewed my family, they interviewed my friends. I mean, there was so many things that they interviewed him on. And they don't do that a lot now because they feel it's an invasion of a person's privacy, that you can't really gauge stuff on those types of tests. I'm sorry. But if you go back in time and find their old friends, they'll be able to tell you, were they racist? Did they say derogatory terms? Did they do this? If you have any of that, I'm sorry. You should not be allowed on the streets you know
I
and it
agree.
even comes with the fact of how you react. I know, and police officers will tell you time and time again, Like my dad always said, you don't aim for a head, you don't aim for a heart. If you have to pull out your gun, which is the hardest thing that any officer will have to do, and it's something that you can't think in that moment, it's the adrenaline, but they've always said, you just aim for a spot on the body to take the person down, whether it be their foot or their leg. You don't go
Exactly.
above that, and you've been taught how to shoot and aim. So these people that are shooting above the belt, in the chest, in the head, whatever, I'm
Hmm.
sorry, you're done. And I don't care. I don't believe that the fact of, oh, well, I can't think in that moment and da, da, da. You know, I mean, and
My life was threatened. Okay.
yeah, it's just like, no, I'm sorry. And like when you think of the whole Rodney King thing, like it really was, like he even said that whole um quote, he said, can't we all just get along? Because it's sad. It really is that something like this created such craziness in every major city in
Yeah.
the US,
Oh, yeah.
and it was just a way to show, like, I don't feel like the way it was handled by people was correct. I mean, innocent people were being killed and
Hmm.
beaten to death. Like, I don't feel, for me, I don't feel like what is it? An eye for an eye. I don't think that's a way you go about things. I feel like you can't win by, you know, doing harm to others because someone was hurt that maybe was the same color as you or race or whatever. It's just, I don't know. And I don't even know, is there even an answer even now? Because, I feel like we're so far behind. We're like going back in time. And I don't know. It's just really sad. It's sad to say that so 1992 was what, 22 years ago? No, 32?
Hmm.
Shit. So when you think about that, like I would have thought we would have come a lot further,
Yeah, I agree.
you know,
No, we just keep
and
going backwards.
that's very depressing. So one can only hope maybe in 10, 20 years we'll be saying something different.
I don't know. I think when the human race is eradicated and aliens live here, I think it'll be a better place. I'm sorry.
That's
Like the
true.
way like the Target's closing, like with because of theft, don't even we could go on about all this forever, but it's like
Hmm.
I'm tired. We don't know how to act on this
No, we
planet.
don't. We don't. We really don't. Because, I even saw a video today of someone, an old, who was it? Was it? I don't know. There was a few that I saw about carjackings and people randomly hurting people on the street when they're walking. I mean, I just don't understand. Like, it feels like the movie The Purge.
Hmm.
It really does. And it's scary. Like, uh, I don't know. It's scary to think what the future is going to look like because there's no stopping it. And our officials somehow believe nothing's wrong.
Hmm.
So I don't know. But yeah. So I wanted to bring up a fun fact that the Mall of America was opened.
The Great Mall
Yes,
in
it
92?
was. Yeah, and can you want to take a wild guess as to how many acres it was?
50.
It was 78 acres.
Is it still in existence?
I believe so.
Could we go one day?
I I know. I want to say, let's see. So it's the largest shopping mall in the United States, the Mall of America. It opened its doors to shoppers during August of that year. The mall originally covered over 78 acres and has since expanded to more than 96. How do you even
Wow.
walk that? It's located in Bloomington, Minnesota, just south of Minneapolis, and
Oh, I thought it was the
built.
Milpitas Mall.
Oh no, that one's pretty big though. Built on the former site of the Metropolitan Stadium. There's over 500 stores in the mall, which employ over 11,000 people. The Mall of America receives over 40 million visitors annually, making it the largest tourist attraction in the Midwest.
Holy
That's
hell.
crazy that a mall gets that much attention.
I believe it.
I wonder though, it'd be interesting to see if it's as busy now because Amazon has taken
Oh,
over.
right. No, that's true. I mean, just like iTunes has taken over and killed the record and CD
Mm-hmm.
biz, and how Kindle has totally done away with bookstores. So that's a
Mm-hmm.
good point.
Yeah. And that's sad,
It
but
is.
that's that would overwhelm me. 500 stores.
Yeah, I would, you would need to, I don't even know how you would need to stay out there for a week. And that's
Right?
probably not even enough, because if you hit 100 stores a day, who can do that?
Yeah, for real. Yeah, for real. And honestly, like, I don't have enough money to do that.
I don't either. That's like insane. Like, I don't even have the energy to plan it, theoretically.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't even think I want to even plan that. Oh, gosh. What do
Ugh.
you have, Steph?
Well, in 1992, the presidential election
Mm-hmm.
was held. It was the 52nd quadrennial. Is that how
Mm-hmm.
you pronounce it? And
Mm-hmm.
that is when good old Bill Clinton beat out beat
Oh,
out
yes.
Georgie, and little Ross Perot with his ears. Oh, I felt sorry
Right?
for Ross
So
Perot.
did I. I I don't
I
know. He
really
was
did.
adorable.
I mean, I mean, Bill has this little swag about him, and I don't know if you've
Mm-hmm.
seen him lately. Like, damn, he is eating his Wheaties. He's aging lovely, and I don't know if
Uh-huh.
it's like the whole like shades and saxophone, and like I don't know. He
Mm-hmm.
just had a certain je ne sais quoi.
He
But
sure did.
yeah, he went ahead and won that election on November 3rd, 1992.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see, there's some stats here. I mean, he's a Democrat. He beat out Republican George W. Bush.
Mm-hmm.
His running mate was Al Gore. Oh, I forgot that Dan Quayle was
Oh, yeah.
Georgia's.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, his percentage was 43%, and George was 37.5. So that was pretty close.
Yeah, for real.
Um, but yeah, so that was I remember that, and I thought,
Mm-hmm.
wow,
Oh,
he's really
same here.
cool. I used to call
Mm-hmm.
him Theo Bill. I still do. He just felt like America's uncle.
Hell,
Um,
and who would have known he would have brought such risqueness to the White House?
oh God, I can't wait till we go to 93. Was that when it happened? I forget.
93 or 94.
Yeah,
It's
we're gonna
coming.
hit that one up. We
I'm
should
sure
do a
things
whole
were already
hour.
happening in 92. Okay, shoot.
Terrible. But yeah, that's what I got. What do you got?
It was the year that Prince Charles and Princess Diana separated.
Oh my God, the black dress. Did that happen?
Probably because that was her revenge dress.
Wait, they separated or divorced? Because I think she got
Was
the
that the
black
divorce one?
dress. Yeah, it was her divorce
Okay, so this is
dress.
just when they separated.
Okay. Okay.
So, but that in itself was huge for them to even announce that
Yeah.
because that was
Oh.
something that was so. I mean, during that time you had like Fergie and Andrew,
Mm-hmm.
and but then it was different with Diana because everybody loved her. Like she was the epitome of what she reminds me of Kate Middleton. Like
Mm-hmm.
they were made to be princesses and go on to be queens,
I agree.
like it's in them, like the way they carried themselves. And I mean, I'm just gonna say it right here, right now.
Oh shit.
That bitch Camilla,
Oh.
she does not deserve to be queen. And I really liked Prince Charles for a while because he really had, I don't know, you know how I am with, we are with old men.
Mm-hmm. I know he has
And
rosy cheeks.
yes, and it's just something about him, like, I don't know. And he just, the way he giggles, you know. But then, you go and make Camilla queen when your mother, okay, said don't, that she's just supposed to be, you know,
A little
what is it?
side piece.
Yes, that's it.
Oh, I can't. Now I'm thinking about the tampon comment.
When I heard those recordings,
I wanted to rip
okay,
my ears off.
I could not believe what I was hearing and that it was actually them.
Wait, I would have given my left like hand to have been there with you to watch your face listen to the recordings. And I'm
I
a
was so
lefty.
disturbed.
Oh no.
Steph, what was going on?
I don't know. I was like this the whole time.
I couldn't, I didn't, I thought it was an imposter.
Just, and they're they're just so proper. Like you
They
just feel like,
are. And
yeah, we're just
if you're
gonna
not sure what we're talking about, Google that. Google, all you got to do is Google tampon
Prince
and
Charles.
Prince Charles, and it will come
Yeah.
out with the whole convo between the
Oof.
two.
Oh,
My God.
I
But
feel
you know what?
violated.
This is where Princess Di's her good years really started. They
Mm-hmm.
weren't long because, as we know, she passed away a few years after, but um like I hope for her sake that she got a few years where she could just be herself, and be somewhat happy
I agree.
because
I think she did though. Like, right? Like once
yeah,
she
it
was
seemed
like
like it.
released from the shackles. Did you ever
Hmm.
see Spencer?
No, oh yes, I did. I
So
did.
just I feel okay, first of all, hi, Kristen Stewart. But
Hmm.
also just the scene where they weighed her,
Oh, yes, that
like
was so.
that was so disturbing. And it's like that alone showed
Hmm.
how controlling they were. So I feel like once she was released from those royal shackles, she really got to like live it up and she became like this
Hmm.
fashion icon, and she would go to all the gay clubs and like
Hmm.
do all her humanitarian work. I feel like she really blossomed
Oh,
after that marriage
completely.
ended.
Oh
Oh, I
yeah.
love that woman.
I think she just, like you said, she just did all the stuff she wanted to do, where she was still helping people because it was
Hmm.
blood. She
Yeah.
wanted to,
Yes.
but she did it on her own terms,
Yeah.
Talk about a big F you to the Queen Mother. And,
Uh-huh.
and honestly, her too, I have a heart,
I
a
know.
soft spot for her as well because I really love her story from the beginning. But she
That's one.
disappointed me in a lot of ways. These people just.
Yeah. Yeah, she really disappointed. Just the way I just feel like, with time things should improve and you shouldn't be so stuck in the King Louis the Third or King Henry the
Mhm.
Eighth or whatever. Where like
Yes,
go with the times.
absolutely. And I feel, not to go on a tangent with this, but I just feel like she had the opportunity, and I hope, and that's what I was hoping with Charles, because it was like, okay, Charles, you're disappointing me, but maybe you can, you can prove people wrong, including myself, and change the dynamic of the royal family.
Hmm.
Like be an example of like a new era,
Hmm.
right? And not wait for William to take over to do that. And I mean, at this point, I don't even know if he's going to do that, but I feel like they had that opportunity with Meghan and Harry, and they lost
Yes,
that.
they did.
You know, even though I do feel that Meghan has some inconsistencies, but in the sense of how her stories were a little bit all over the place, but maybe she was nervous, right?
Maybe.
But
Yeah.
they had that opportunity to like really show the world, and also a lot of the countries that they are still ruling over, that they want to have someone that doesn't look like them, in their circle. And they really lost out on that. So,
They really did.
mhm. But
Well,
anyways, I can't wait to see what the rest of the 90s bring with these two, because
oof.
there's a lot more.
There's so much. Oh my God. We could I'm they fascinate me. I mean,
Same here.
yeah, but um I'm not gonna talk too much about this one because we're gonna
Hmm.
talk about it next week. But serial killer Jeffrey Dahmer
Yes.
pled guilty to 16 murders, but is he only responsible for 16? I don't think so.
Right.
But
I
yeah,
don't
that
know.
was a
I
big
know.
one.
So that was the one I was going to open with, but I decided, no, I'm going to wait until Steph says it.
You're so cute.
So, okay. So I am going to say that Disneyland
Oh,
in France opened in 1992.
do you want to go to that?
No.
Okay, I was curious.
No, I actually, honestly, it's funny you say that because there's a girl that I follow, and she's currently in Disney World
Is this
in
Anna
Florida.
Klutz?
No,
Oh,
this girl Brandy Rains I follow.
oh wait, I don't know.
Um,
I was thinking about Paris, Disney.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, yeah, no, same idea, because they went there, I believe, this past summer, right? But she's this girl that I follow. She was in Disney in Miami or Florida, and I'm like,
Yeah,
"Huh, I really don't have any
me
desire to go
neither.
to any other Disney,
Me either. It
whether
doesn't,
it be France,
yeah.
Florida, or where's the other one?
Japan? Tokyo?
Japan. Yeah.
Yeah.
And although they do have one in Shanghai, and if I were to, if I were to ever go to Shanghai, I probably would go to that one. There's an exception because I can't remember what it was, but there is something there that I want to see, and I can't remember what it is, but it's one of the newer parks and it's supposed to be amazing. But
Well,
I'm just,
no,
Disney's the real
I
OG.
hear you. I'm partial to Disneyland because that's what I
Hmm.
was raised on.
Same
But
here.
if I had the opportunity to go to Japan or wherever like that one is, like I would go to that because Daisy Duck is respected there. That's why.
Aw, I love that.
She's shaded over here.
Why is that?
I don't know, because she's fierce and Minnie Mouse is
Ugh,
like threatened by her.
God, I'm tired. I don't even like Mickey Mouse or Minnie. I mean, they're cute, but
They're
I'm just like,
cute.
they're not my, like,
Yeah.
faves or anything like that. But, Disney, honestly, and you know what pisses me off is that Disneyland is one of the first parks. It's like the main thing, right? The one that started it all.
Hmm.
And in every freaking show, including, what was it? Full House, they go to Disney World.
Yeah, just because it's bigger in Epcot, but Epcot looks like a boring golf ball.
Thank you. I'm not interested in like they say in order to visit all of those parks, you literally have to be there for like 1 or 2 weeks.
Oh,
I don't have
I'm
the
tired.
time, nor do I have the money, and I'm not trying to be in humidity all day, every day. Uh-uh.
Agreed.
It's hard enough when it's hot in LA. No, thank you.
Nope.
So, how about the next one, Steph?
Well, let's see here. The I read and I snorted. The US Supreme Court ruled that states cannot ban most abortions. And I chortled because of,
Uh-huh.
what's happening with our uteruses today. So,
Yes. Recent.
um, so it's like, and I never watched the show, but the Handmaid's Tale.
Mhm.
Did you ever watch that?
Loved it.
Okay. Everyone
Obsessed.
loves it. And my girl from Gilmore Girls is in there,
Mhm.
Alexis Bledel.
Yeah, she does amazing in there.
Speak at this speed from now
Uh-oh.
on.
Who's that?
Did you hear that?
Oh, because you said the A word.
Uh-huh.
I was like, what's going on right now?
Ew. That
That's
freaked me out.
creepy.
But yeah.
Yikes.
So that show, like a bunch of people were protesting when it went down and you can't get an abortion even if you're, God forbid, sexually assaulted and in some parts. And people were dressing up wearing those hoods and stuff. And it's like, I don't,
Mm,
protests, like, God bless the people that do them. I participate in some, but sometimes I feel like it's always like, for what? Like, I feel like you get your
yeah.
point across, but like what change comes about? So I'm
Hmm.
kind of split. But
Yeah.
in that
Same here.
case, I'm like, uh-huh.
Right.
Like, what the
Yeah.
hell's going on?
See, just another example of
Of
how the
going
world is.
backwards?
Yeah.
Because this is like we had it kind of right in 92. But
Right. We did.
mhm. So
Mm,
yeah, that's why I chuckled when I read that. So
yeah,
good job,
that's
1992. But that's what I've
yeah.
got.
Let's see. One of mine would be something that's near and dear to my heart, and that would be that Wayne's World hit the cinemas in 1992.
Yes.
I freaking love Wayne's
Wayne's
World.
World, Wayne
Party
World, party time.
excellent.
Excellent.
Oh my God, that was like one of the best movies ever. It was one of those movies that you could just play while you're cleaning your room,
Uh-huh.
redecorating your room,
Uh-huh.
doing your homework, you know, and you just glance at like the most epic scenes, funny scenes, and you chuckle and then you move on your mighty way.
I mean, also, who doesn't love Queen, but Bohemian Rhapsody?
One of the best songs ever.
Ever. And
Mhm.
yes, I picture the four of them, like the lights, you know, the way it was just their
Mhm.
heads in the music video, but who I really picture is Wayne and Garth getting down,
Mhm.
you know, and then and then you
Mhm.
thrash your head at that part. Like,
Yes. Yeah.
classic.
In their Pinto.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. I haven't seen that movie
Mhm.
in decades.
I don't believe Tony saw it. And then when we got together, we watched both. It's such a
Oh,
funny movie. I just love that movie. So,
I
and one and two are
I like
amazing.
them both equally.
Hmm. Yeah. Star-studded cast.
Oh,
Can't go wrong with
I kind
it.
of want to watch it now. See, every time we get to
Yeah.
talking about these movies,
Please do.
yeah, I gotta watch
Why
Pretty
not?
Woman first. But um,
Mhm.
Billy Ray Cyrus released the classic "Achy Breaky Heart" in '92.
Ooh, what a classic.
I mean, oh, Plush came out in 1992. Thank you,
It sure
STP.
did. Oh, thank you, Scott. Also, what else came out in 1992? There was actually,
Like music wise,
yeah.
PM Dawn, "I'd Die
Oh,
Without You." Na,
dang. Color
na,
Me
na, na,
Bad,
na,
All
na.
for Love.
Uh-huh. Shy's "If I Ever Fall in Love," that acapella deliciousness.
Mm, yes. Boys to Men, End of the
Oh,
Road.
I mean, hello, the best. And then En Vogue, my favorite music video by them, "Giving Him Something He Can Feel,"
Mm.
was released. Ain't
Okay.
Too Proud to Beg, and What About Your
Right. Oh my
Friends?
gosh. So good. So, so good. And Madonna with This Used to Be My Playground.
Oh, I felt like singing that yesterday in my melancholia moment of
Mm,
growing old.
such a freaking classic, right? I'm telling
Yes.
you. I feel like that was kind of like the time where Madonna started to change a little. Her sound became, it was evolving. Big time.
Hmm.
Always evolved. But this was like a really different era for her.
Yeah.
And then remember when it went into, what was that song? You only see what your eyes want to
Let's
see.
see. Frozen. And then
That
she
was
had a
it.
whole song in,
Mhm.
what do I want to say, Sanskrit, but I love that song.
Yes,
Shanti
because
Shanti,
yes, because
into
she was deep
yoga.
into Kabbalah.
Mhm. And yoga. Like she was
Yes,
like a bit, and
exactly.
she would even like do like her yoga poses in her videos and on concert in her
Yeah, I
concerts.
remember she did it on Oprah.
Oh my God, I love her. But like,
Mhm.
do you remember when she released Human Nature? I mean, now
Oh,
we're going like
yes.
off on a tangent, but like that was when we were like, damn,
Oh,
okay.
dang, I love that video. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I loved that
That the
video.
squares with the blue background and this the suits. I'm just
Hmm.
dang fire. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I
So,
just
so good. And then
just love it. And then
I just,
Def Leppard.
oh, hello.
I'm just kidding. I don't know any. I mean, Def Leppard, they had a few hits that year, I'm sure, but I just saw it, but I never listened to Def Leppard.
Wait, and then like Free Your Mind by En Vogue.
Ooh, yes. Free your mind.
And the rest will follow.
Yes,
Ooh,
it's funny because I remind myself of Wayne's World when I hear that song.
really?
Is it Wayne's World? Because there's a scene where they sing "Free Your Mind,
I don't
Frankenstein."
I don't remember. See, I
But
gotta watch it again.
I think that's not who's that guy? Remember in the movie they went to Milwaukee?
Yeah.
Remember?
Oh my God.
Alice Cooper sang that song, and I don't think it was anything to do with Invoke.
Oh my God.
I think that was just a verse in his song. Okay.
Oh my God. Wait, though. Do you remember that song? Damn, wish I was
What's
your
your
love. Now, what does that
lover?
make you think of right now? Three, two, one.
90210.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Ain't no other. Like, hello.
That would always play whenever Kelly and Dylan were on the beach.
And you know what? And it was so fitting
Hmm.
because it just gave you all the feels,
It really
right?
did.
Did you
Really.
see clips from the 90s con?
Yes. I wish you would come to California because we'd so be
Same here.
there.
We sure would. Man, because they all were there.
I
Majority of
mean,
them.
Clarissa, though she's
Mm-hmm.
more like about her Sabrina, the
Yeah.
teenage W. But I
Oh,
I
yeah.
really would love to to go to that with you. That'd be fun.
Yeah, we could like interview people.
Yeah, like, hi, we're Steph
Yes.
and Neen.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Can
you
we
know
ask you
us.
for a few questions?
Wait, did you know that The Bodyguard was released in 92?
Oh, I did not know
I
that.
didn't realize it was so in the beginning of the 90s.
Wait, so is this the one of the other movies you've never seen?
Yeah, I have seen it, but not sitting down and watching it from beginning to end. I've like come in
Mm,
and seen part, and then I've come in and
okay.
seen the ending. So I need to sit down and watch it uninterrupted. But oh,
Gotcha.
Kevin Costner,
Oh yeah, Kevin Costner. Um, what's another one?
Encino Man,
Ooh, oh, one of my favorites. Oh my God.
Sister Act.
Sister
Oh, we
Act.
just
Yes. Or Honey, I Blew Up the Kid.
oh, that was a good one.
Or originally Honey, I Shrunk the
Shrunk the
Kids.
Kids, which I
Yeah.
liked better.
Yeah, same here. Blew Up the Kid wasn't as exciting.
Mm-mm.
Oh, but A Few Good Men. Damn,
Mm,
I love that movie. Tom Cruise,
mm.
looking hot.
Like,
Real quick, did you hear about Jason Momoa traveling all over to
no,
different Safeways in California? He
no.
was in Redwood City. He was in Danville. He was in South City, San Bruno. He was promoting his vodka and
What
he
would you
was,
do?
I don't know. I would just like, oh my gosh, I would follow him to every single Safeway. I don't know. I don't know. Oh my God, I would trip on a
Y-
hole in a paper heart.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know how to throw that out there. No,
Yeah, I didn't
I
know
follow
that.
him, but I don't know. It was amazing, and I was nowhere near any of those stores. Whatever. I'm not bitter. But A Few Good Men. He was one of them. Batman Returns. Remember that? That was
Batman
one-
Returns?
yeah. That was the one where like I think Alicia Silverstone. There was like a whole bunch
Wait,
of
I thought that was
people.
after my delicious one. I
I
thought
don't know.
Elise Silverstone and Poison Ivy came after Batman Forever, which was
Oh, was
Val
it?
Kilms.
What was who was in Batman Returns then?
I don't wasn't it Michael Keaton still? Like
Oh, I liked him as Batman.
I'm partial to Val personally.
That's it was Michael Keaton and it was Michelle
That's
Pfeiffer
it.
and
Catwoman.
Danny DeVito as the
hmm
Penguin.
Yes.
Ah, that's right. I really liked Michael Keaton. I don't know, for some reason he has a soft spot in my heart. I remember him as Mr. Mom. Remember that movie?
Oh,
I
yeah.
love that movie. That reminds me of my childhood.
Oh.
Um, Another thing, how much was bacon in
Wait, time out.
Oh, what happened?
I thought you liked like water for chocolate.
I sure did. Was that the year it came out?
Yes. Sorry, we just
Oh,
had to say that before we moved on.
I did not know that. Okay, I've read the book
Mm-hmm.
in Spanish, people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and English, and
Mm-hmm.
I've watched the movie so many times.
Mm-hmm.
If you have not seen like Water for Chocolate, do yourself a favor and have a date night
Mm-hmm.
or even a date night with yourself
Mm-hmm.
and get some good ass chocolate ice cream or some popcorn. Okay.
Or both.
Yes, or both. Okay. And you need to watch this. It is a beautiful movie. Oh, it is so beautiful. It gives me all the feels.
Oh my God, you're so cute.
It
Because you were
reminds me
literally
of like my ancestors,
mm-hmm.
you
And you were
know?
just because you were all let's talk about bacon. I was like, let's sorry, it was just such a cute segue.
For real, reminds me of my ancestors.
Ugh.
It makes me want to like, and you'll know if you see this movie or if you've seen it, it makes me want to ride on a freaking field naked on
Yes.
a horse.
Yes, she did. Yes,
Okay, she
she
sure
said
did.
it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But anyways, back to the bacon.
Oh yeah, bacon. It's very
A pound of
important.
bacon was $1.92. That's crazy
Wow. That's
because
like
prices are astronomical nowadays for bacon.
that is like the most crazy. I think the craziest thing you said when it comes to food was about eggs, but like this is a close second.
And the only reason why I'm so interested in bacon is because Presley's a bacon fiend.
Oh my God, I didn't know that. She's so cute. I want to eat her.
She loves bacon. If there's bacon anywhere, she will say, I think I smell bacon. Like she's obsessed with bacon.
Damn.
Yeah,
She
ever
is the
since she was little.
she's the complete opposite to Angel because Angel don't talk to her about no bacon.
Really?
Isn't that crazy?
She doesn't like it?
Mm-mm.
Oh, good Lord. Turkey bacon?
I don't think so. No bacon. Canadian bacon, yes, but
Oh. Canadian bacon's good for
Mhm.
a good old what's that called? What's that thing? Where
The
they have
sausage sandwich. I mean, a sandwich.
eggs Benedict.
Oh yeah.
Very, very good. But bacon? Oh man, yeah. Presley and her would not do well on
Mm-mm.
a breakfast date. So, yeah, and the average cost of a gallon of gas was $1.05.
Damn. So it like
Mm,
I don't even know how to do math because isn't it like $7 a gallon now?
yeah, and that's so depressing. That's nuts. And probably it's, what's even more crazy is people at that time probably thought that was expensive,
Mm-hmm.
and it wasn't at all. So I believe I have 17 gallons.
Oh my God.
So literally it'd be about $18 to fill my
Oh,
tank and some change.
that's nuts.
I'm annoyed
I'm annoyed for you.
because, I hope the people during that time that drove, okay, because we didn't, because we were too young, I hope they took advantage and went on many road trips. Okay. Because that's insane.
Mm-mm.
See, you don't know what you got until it's gone.
I'm depressed.
Same here. I really am. That's horrible. Although this seems a little bit much right now. How much do you think the average cost of rent was back then?
Probably like, hold on, we're 11. Like an apartment?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Uh,
apartment or maybe even a house. Let's say a house. I don't know because I really don't know if it was an apartment or a house. But what do you think? Like, say a house. Because
mm,
I can compare because my parents rented a house.
okay. So maybe like 1,200 a month.
519. Mm-hmm.
That's
That's crazy.
insane.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
You
even know what to
had it
say.
good.
I don't even know what to say. Like that is
I don't know. That's nuts. I don't know, Steph. Do you have any other things that you wanted to?
all I know is that I'm getting depressed. Let's see. Um, the cost of a stamp back in the day was 29 cents. So I
Okay.
wonder if people who have forever stamps from back then, are they allowed to use it today?
Okay, you know what? That has been my question since I really became interested in purchasing stamps for my bills. Um, because it pisses me off because I don't believe that is the case. Because I have used forever stamps
Mm-hmm.
and I have had things come back and them tell me I need more postage.
Okay.
So I believe the forever stamps, depending, I don't know if there's like a little code or if it's the picture, but I think that deciphers the time frame of what it was. So to me, forever means to infinity and beyond. Okay.
Exactly. So
Not
don't call it a
just,
forever stamp.
yeah, for a couple of years, it's not that's not forever. So, I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong, but I don't know why that guy made me put two stamps on my envelope.
That's so rude. Okay. So thank you for answering that
Hmm.
because I was curious because whenever I buy like a book of stamps, I'm like, well, is this really gonna be forever? And I throw attitude, like, what the fuck?
So wait, did it say a forever stamp or did it just say stamps were
It just
29
said
cents?
stamps.
So back in the day, I wonder if they even had forever
You know what?
stamps.
Probably not.
Because remember it had the postage amount on there?
Yes.
And you would have like 25-cent stamps because I remember putting 1-cent stamps on envelopes when I used to write my pen pal Soo Young Kwok. For real, she was in Korea.
And
Was
how many
Korea?
stamps would you need to
It was a
get her?
lot, and I used to have to put tons on there, and then I had 1-cent, 5-cent stamps that my uncle and my aunt had that I had to put on there.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Nuts.
the days of pen
Um,
pals.
yeah, oh, such a throwback. No,
Right.
it just said regular stamps, but I am
Hmm.
looking here and it said that the popular names that people were naming their babies back in 1992,
Hmm.
Michael and Ashley.
Oh, interesting. How do you feel about those names?
I love the name Ashley. I've always loved the name Ashley. I think it's so pretty. Like, oh, she's gonna be a pretty girl.
Right.
Michael's okay. Like
It's
Michael. It's a good
average.
solid name. It's like John
Yeah.
Smith.
Hmm.
But
Right.
yeah, I'm
Exactly.
not
But
mad.
Ashley is pretty.
I love the name Ashley. But
Yeah, it's pretty. I like that.
one thing that caught my eye was that animal prints were all the rage in 92, as were platform shoes, and we're seeing both make comebacks, except animal print has never left my
No,
forte,
not at
as
all.
evidenced by what I'm wearing right now.
That's true. Animal print was always so, I don't know. You know, it was just the cool thing to wear to.
Peg Bundy.
Yes, exactly. And I think that's where it really like took off.
Hmm.
But hell, I mean, who doesn't want some like nice leopard pajamas,
Exactly.
you know? Put leopard undies.
Give me all the leopard in any form.
Okay, leopard curtains. Remember my leopard
Oh,
curtains? My leopard comforter?
oh,
Yeah. I remember that because I wanted a jungle theme because my walls
oh.
were green.
I mm,
And what I really wanted, and it's funny because they have these now, is I wanted a rug, but it was not a rug, but one of those things that you see at the Halloween store where you step on it and it's like, someone screams. But I wanted it to be where if they stepped on it, it's saying, "Welcome to the jungle."
oh my God. Did that exist?
No, but I'm sure today, in this day and age, we could have made it happen.
Yeah, Etsy, like you could design
Mm-hmm.
it. Like, oh my God,
Yes.
that's amazing. I say you
Mm-hmm.
still do that for your office or
I
something.
should. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right. What's stopping me?
I don't know.
Yeah, for real. Uh. Anyways, um, this is really good news for China back then because McDonald's opened their first McDonald's in Beijing.
Amazing. I wonder how
Yeah.
good it was though, because
I
it's
wonder
never really the
too.
same.
Did you ever go to McDonald's in Peru when
Never.
you were there?
I had no interest whatsoever because I felt like no, like it was wrong. Like it's from here.
Right? And what's crazy is I've heard though from so many people that when they have or when they think of McDonald's, it's like a high class place in other countries. It's not like Ruth Chris or something,
Hmm.
but it's like the quality, like they have waitresses that come in, like bring you your food and stuff like that. And I'm like, wow, over here, it's so not like that at all. It's so saturated and unappreciated, you know,
Hmm.
where you get like, I don't know, dirty uh fountain drinks and
Hmm.
stuff.
No,
Over there they take pride in their stuff and their meats and their chickens, I'm sure.
totally.
Yeah, so that was a good year for Beijing.
Nice. They not in Beijing, but Pepsi released the Crystal Pepsi.
Son of a gun, remember that. So it was
Yep.
clear.
Hmm.
Man, I remember I couldn't wait to go and try some because I personally don't like Pepsi. I
I
hate
hate
it.
Pepsi.
And even if I go to like not now because I really don't drink soda that much ever unless it's like a hot day and I'm having something where I need a nice crispy drink. But Pepsi, if I go to a store or a place and it's like, oh, can I have a Coke? And they're like, oh, we only have Pepsi. I'm like looking at them like, what's wrong with you? I'm good. I'll take a Sierra Mist. Not
Exactly.
even
Which,
that I have a Sprite.
yeah, which it's like you might as well just cuss me out. Like
Yeah.
freaking Costco still, like does Pepsi. Like
What?
yeah.
Okay, I did not know that. I see. I don't get. Yeah, I don't get sodas there.
Yeah, no. But whenever I've gotten like the hot dog combo, like I just
But
throw the
see,
cup
with the
away.
hot dog, you need a Coke.
So I'll just get like a little bit, or I just won't even get a drink because it pisses me off. I hate
Ugh.
Pepsi. I hate Sierra Mist. It puts me in a foul mood.
Dang, yeah, no, no kidding. That would put me in a foul mood. It always gets my mom in a foul mood whenever she finds out they don't have Coke anywhere. Like she's like, ugh, no, I don't do Pepsi. Like she gets vile. She gets
Oh my
so mad.
God.
I'm like,
I
um,
hear her.
yeah. Just to let you know that the Winter Olympic Games were held in Albertville, France. Although
I've passed out.
which I'm a little perplexed right now because it says France Winter Olympic Games. So does France have their own Olympic Games? Because I read earlier that Spain had Olympics too that year.
Hmm.
And I don't know.
Maybe
I'm
they
gonna
had
have
their
to
own.
do I'm gonna have to do some research on this because you know how important the Olympics are,
I
like for
do.
me.
You're gonna have to report
So
back to all of us waiting with anticipation,
yeah, I'm sure.
including myself.
Yeah, I'll make
No, I'm
sure.
actually genuinely curious though.
Oh, it does say the Summer Olympics are held in Barcelona, Spain. So I don't know
Okay.
what's up with the France ones, but I do remember the Summer Olympics in Barcelona. Good times.
Mm.
I don't know. All in all, though, I think that it was an interesting year. I can honestly say I believe 1991 was a lot more interesting, in my opinion.
I agree. It was more happening so far from the three that we've reviewed.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
1991 definitely was a year to remember.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't wait to see what 19
Name,
yeah,
name.
1993 brings.
I feel like it's gonna be sassy.
Right? I wouldn't be surprised if it is because, pretty sure, like we said earlier, Monica Lewinsky. Sorry, it's a little late, folks. We're recording a little late. Monica Lewinsky might be involved in 1993. I'm
Yeah,
hoping.
she hit the scene back in the day.
She sure did. And wow. So I don't know. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. I mean, this was a good year. I
It
mean,
was.
definitely good year for music and movies.
Hmm.
Especially.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, I think it was really fun. I like these because it's like a history lesson and it reminds me because I forget. Like, I didn't remember the hurricane.
Mhm.
So, thank you for that.
You're welcome.
I don't do weather,
It's funny because we didn't really live over there, so obviously it's not something that's on the top of my head. But
but still.
for some weird reason, I remember where I was on that day when it was announced that it was going to be a bad hurricane. Like I
Mhm.
remember like it was yesterday. I can take myself there, and I guess I don't know. It's weird. Like certain things are etched in our brain.
Exactly. No, for sure. I mean,
So,
Jeffrey Dahmer for sure is etched in my brain, but it's
hmm
nice to like revisit these and be like, damn, yeah, that was during our lifetime. So
no, for
amazing job,
sure.
us.
Yes, as always. Not to toot our own horn or anything like
Beep,
that, but
beep.
yeah, but it's been a fun year, but we'll see what 1993 and so on brings us.
Yeah, I'm excited to keep going on this journey. And it was fun tonight. And I'm excited because guess what, peeps? A new episode of Fridays with Neen is dropping
Ooh.
this Friday. So don't forget to tune on in there.
I'm excited too. Can't wait to see what I have in store.
You're cute. Maybe I'll bring my tambourine that night, but
Ooh, please do. Can you bring your
I
harmonica?
need to find it and bring it because I think that would
Yes,
be a good
because
little
we heard the harmonica nonstop on Saturday night.
mhm.
Tony and I were just like, I freaking love the harmonica. I do. It's something about it.
Yeah,
Live and the sound of it. I don't know. Yeah, please find
I'm
it.
gonna find it. I'm gonna find it.
If not, I'm gonna have to buy you one.
Oh, you're adorable. I know I'm gonna practice before coming on the air.
Yeah, please. Oh my God, that would be amazing.
Yay.
Uh, anyways, but yeah, I think, is that it, Steph?
I mean, there's so much more, but I think it's a really good stopping point.
I
So
agree.
thank you, Neen. This was fun.
No, thank you.
I want to watch Wayne's World, so that's gonna happen this week.
Yes, I'm so excited for you. And again, happy birthday.
Oh,
And I hope your 42nd year is amazing. Just like I told you on my message, you
oh,
deserve everything and then some. And I hope that
damn
42 is
message.
just a huge blessing and all the things that you've manifested and hoped for just
Oh,
come true and so much more. I don't know.
thank
It'd be
you.
interesting to see next year when we turn 43 how far we've come.
Slow your roll, but yes, I know. And thank you for your beautiful audio yesterday. I cried. I was just
Aw.
wiping tears from talking to my dad, and then you hit me with that. So I love
Aw.
you.
Aw, love you too. So funny. Oh my gosh, real quick though, did you tell people that you had a hummingbird in your house?
You guys, a hummingbird. Like, I was cleaning, I turn around and I hear like buzzing and chirping, and I'm like, oh my God, no. And a hummingbird had gotten inside and was trying to frantically come out by bashing itself against our big windows because it, like was trying to get out. And I was like, oh my God, oh my God. And this had just happened to us a couple years ago at our old place. And Angel is much more calmer and she's Snow White. So like it trusted her and came out. And so I tried to
Of
pull
course.
from like that experience, but it like got so tired it fell and I thought it died. So I was like
Aw.
freaking out and I was like, you need to come home right now. Like I was like freaking out. She drove home like the angel she is, and she helped me get it out to safety. And it had, by that point, it trusted me enough to drink some water from the feeder that I was trying to coax it down with. So at least it had
Mm-hmm.
hydrated. But yeah,
Aw.
so thankfully
Wow.
it made it out alive, and I'm taking it because whenever I see a hummingbird, I know good things are going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm taking it as a sign that that was like a gift, like coming to
Yes,
tell me that 42 is going to be lit. And
absolutely.
yeah, no hummingbirds were harmed in today's antics, thank God.
I love it. And just real quick for about a hummingbird in your house, it said hummingbirds are symbols of wisdom, joy, and good luck. These special birds are revered in the indigenous cultures of the Americas. They are gifts from nature that remind us to receive sweetness from the world. And it's crazy. I don't know. I read something else. Oh, that's not the one I wanted to read. Hold on. It says, to some, sighting of a hummingbird signals that challenging times are over and healing can begin. To others, they are tiny flyers that are inspiring and a sign of hope and good luck. Hummingbirds can also have spiritual significance and mean the spirit of a loved one is near.
Oh my God.
See, I like the part of challenging times are over and healing can begin.
I like
I like
that
that
too.
part.
I like
Yeah.
that too.
Because
Thank
this year was a
you.
very big year of healing for you
Mm-hmm.
this past year.
For
And,
sure.
I think that 42 is a very clean number,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and I think it's just a sign of a new beginning for you.
Here for
Yeah.
us. We're gonna have an
Yeah.
epic year.
Real. Ching ching.
Ching ching. Let me get my LaCroix up.
I'm trying the coconut tonight,
Mm,
and it's actually very good. I was surprised. I was a little, I don't know, but it's very tasty. I'm imagining waves and palm trees a swaying.
I love it.
Yes.
Oh, as you
So,
should.
anyways, thanks, Steph, for everything. And
Thank you, cutie.
yeah.
And like this, who did I hear? Someone near me, I think my Uber driver,
Mm-hmm.
told me, catch you on
Hmm.
the flip side. And I almost said,
Oh,
peace out, buddy. So, Neen,
shoot, your Uber driver said that?
yeah.
Stop it right now. Okay. I
On
like
that
it.
note, he must know us. But yes, thank
Yes.
you for tonight. I'll see you on Friday and
Yes.
for a new episode of Fridays with Neen. And until then, catch you on the flip side.
Oh, yeah. Peace out, buddies.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Wait.